Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news. The NFL rumor mill is buzzing this week, and the latest whispers could shake up the AFC North in a way we haven't seen in years. According to NFL insiders and multiple sources close to the league, the Denver Broncos are exploring the possibility of trading their star cornerback Patrick Surtain to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now hold on to your seats, because if this deal goes through, it could be one of the most significant moves of the offseason, dramatically shifting the division's balance of power. The Broncos, sitting comfortably at 11-2 but with a tight $12 million cap space, are looking to shake things up. They are reportedly willing to send Surtain, one of the league's most sticky and shutdown corners, to the Steelers in exchange for a second-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. Yes, you heard that right, second round in 2026. This kind of trade, if it materializes, shows just how serious Denver is about building for the future, especially on the offensive side, as they focus on post-Peyton Manning-era strategies. Now, let's take a closer look at Surtain's game because, honestly, he's one of the most complete and reliable cornerbacks in the league right now. Imagine him lining up across from the Steelers' receivers, guys like George Pickens or Deontay Johnson, knowing that he's a shadow, a real pain in the backfield for any quarterback trying to throw deep. Surtain has a reputation for being a sticky, physical corner who can erase top targets and make life miserable for offenses. His ability to stay with receivers, combined with his smart positioning and ball skills, makes him a perfect fit for a team that's been desperate for consistent coverage on the back end. In terms of stats, Surtain has been a game-changer in 2025. He's racked up 45 tackles so far this season, which for a cornerback is solid, but it's his ball production that really stands out. He has 4 interceptions, showing his knack for making plays on the ball, and 12 pass deflections. His PFF grade, hovering around an impressive 89.6, tells us that he's not just making plays, but doing so at an elite level. His allowed catch percentage is at 52%, which is quite good for a corner in today's pass-happy NFL, and his EPA per target is 28, an indicator of how much he reduces the offense's success when he's targeted. What's even more enticing for Steelers fans is how Surtain could impact the team's defensive metrics immediately. Currently, the Steelers are giving up about 9 points per game on defense, a figure that leaves a lot to be desired. Their secondary has been a weak spot, often giving up big plays and allowing quarterbacks to pick them apart. Adding Surtain would be like plugging a massive leak. His presence would elevate the entire unit. He's projected to add around 5 more interceptions over the coming seasons, and his ability to reduce yards allowed per pass from 6.5 to approximately 5.8 yards would be a massive boost for Pittsburgh's defense. Furthermore, Surtain's career stats are very impressive. Over his career, he's accumulated over 200 tackles and 12 interceptions, earning 2 All-Pro nods and maintaining a solid 92 PFF grade on average. His low yards after catch, YAC, allowed, just around 3.2 yards, speaks volumes about his tackling ability and how well he can shut down receivers after the catch. All these factors make him not just a solid addition, but potentially a franchise-changing player. Especially considering the Steelers' recent struggles in coverage, allowing nearly 24 points per game, they need a player like Surtain to anchor and elevate the secondary. Looking ahead, if the Steelers land Surtain, it could be a game-changer in their quest for a Super Bowl title. His addition would significantly improve their chances in the playoffs, especially as the defense is already trending towards a lockdown unit with the right pieces. Think about it. With Surtain on the field, Pittsburgh's defense could become a true X-factor come playoff time, similar to what the Dolphins achieved by trading for Jalen Ramsey last year. Ramsey's impact on Miami's secondary was massive, preventing over 200 yards in passing and making life miserable for opposing QBs. Surtain brings that same kind of shutdown ability, and his presence would allow the Steelers to be more aggressive with their pass rush, knowing they have a reliable cover man on the back end. This move also sends a message to the rest of the league. The Steelers are not joking around, they're serious about contending this year. With a 7-6 record, they're still in the playoff hunt, but they need to shore up their secondary if they want to make a real run. The division is tough, with the Ravens, Bengals, and Browns all fighting tooth and nail, but acquiring a talent like Surtain could give Pittsburgh that extra edge. Imagine the confidence boost for the entire team, knowing they have a lockdown corner who can take away half the field. Of course, there are questions about how the trade would work logistically. The Broncos are in a tough spot financially, and trading Surtain would free up some cap space, but they'd have to be convinced that the second-round pick and future assets are worth it. For the Steelers, it's about making the right move at the right time. They've been building through the draft and free agency, but sometimes adding a proven star in his prime can turn a good defense into a dominant one. Surtain's youth, just 25 years old, means he can be a Steelers cornerstone for years to come. The Steelers front office has shown they're not afraid to make bold moves, and if they can pull this off, it could be one of the defining moments of their season. Imagine the headlines. Pittsburgh Steelers acquire Patrick Surtain II, boosting their secondary and positioning themselves as serious contenders for Super Bowl LXI. His leadership, athleticism, and knack for making game-changing plays could be the difference in tight playoff games, especially when facing high-powered offenses in January. Now, this is all still speculation, but the potential is huge. The Steelers' fans are craving a strong defense that can carry them deep into the playoffs, and Surtain fits that mold perfectly. His track record, combined with the Steelers' need for a shutdown corner, makes this a perfect match if the deal comes to fruition. We'll be watching closely over the next few days to see if this blockbuster trade becomes reality, but one thing is for sure. If it happens, the AFC North will be in for one heck of a shakeup. As we look toward the rest of the season, the Steelers are fighting tooth and nail to stay alive in the playoff picture. They've shown flashes of brilliance on offense, with Kenny Pickett improving weekly and their weapons starting to click, but it's the defense that still needs that extra spark. Adding Surtain would give them a huge boost, especially against divisional rivals like the Ravens and Bengals, who love to throw the ball downfield. It could make all the difference in critical late-game situations, allowing the Steelers to close out games and secure vital wins. In the grand scheme, this potential move also signifies Pittsburgh's commitment to competing at the highest level. They know that to bring another Lombardi home, they need stars on both sides of the ball, and Surtain could be the missing piece to their puzzle. The Steelers have a long history of building formidable defenses, and this move would continue that tradition, blending veteran savvy with youthful talent. It's a bold step, but one that could set the stage for a deep playoff run and possibly a Super Bowl championship. So Steelers Nation, keep your eyes peeled. The coming days could be filled with excitement, rumors, and maybe even the confirmation of this game-changing trade. Whether it's true or just speculation for now, the thought of Surtain in black and gold has fans dreaming of glory. It's the kind of move that could turn a good team into a great one, and honestly, that's what Steelers fans live for: winning, competing, and dreaming big. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Steelers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news.